Welcome to Flightlines, the stories behind the stories. In the article that's coming out today, that when this podcast is going to be released, the article was basically asking a question of everyone. How do we learn? How do you best learn? And we all have different ways of learning things. Some learn by watching. Some learn by listening, some learn by doing. My particular style is I like a hands-on approach. I like to get involved in what I'm doing, and then I learn it. Once I've done it, then it sticks with me. But other people have different ways of learning, and many times it's more a combination of a lot of the different things. But one of the basic ways that we found that's successful in learning is project-based learning. When someone is involved in a project and they know what their outcome is going to be and the steps that are involved, and they get involved in it, they learn how to do it, which is one of the reasons that we've been so successful in two of the programs that I helped develop here at the school district. And the first one was right after I came down from Wisconsin in 1998. And it was in the 1998-99 school year that we developed the Green Dragon Chair Company in the wood shop at Lake Placid High School. And the students ran a business making Adirondack chairs and accessories, rockers, tables, ottomans, a lot of different things. And we sold them to every state in the country, including Alaska and Hawaii. And over the years that we did it, and there were a number of years we did it, we sold over 3,000 chairs and accessories. That's a lot of stuff. The second program was the Highlands Aviation Aerospace Program. And I started that in the 1999-2000 school year. And this year is the 25th anniversary of that program. And again, 1 year is missing because I went to the school board administration to be the coordinator of career and tech ed programs. Then I came back to the high school and started the aviation program again. And at first it was just at Lake Placid High School, where I ran it out of the shop. And then we evolved into adopting the Aircraft Owners and Pilots Association high school curriculum. We were one of the first adopters of it. And there, Mike Halpern and I, ran the program in his classroom. And then it just evolved from there. I wrote some grants, a number of grants over the years, over $1 million worth of grants, and that enabled us to build a facility at the airport where young people could come and learn about aviation, and it's still going today. And as we look at the 25th anniversary, we have all three high schools, not just Lake Placid, but all three high schools participating, where students are bussed out to the airport on Monday and Wednesday mornings, and they spend the morning working on airplanes and aerospace engineering and a number of different topics in 5 different tracks. It could be power plant, airframe, pilot training, remote aerial vehicles, and engineering. All those things are available to the students, and the program's been recognized as a best practice and a model for other programs to follow, and we're quite proud of that. And I left the program over a year ago, and it's being run by the team we put together, and Mike Halpern's doing a wonderful job running the program with a cadre of volunteers and other staff members. So 25 years of helping young people do things they never thought they could do. Now, but the key to this whole thing, and the two programs that were developed in a project-based learning format, we weren't really hoping to teach kids how to build chairs or ottomans or anything like that, or, moving to the airport, or, we're not in the business. The primary purpose wasn't training pilots or aircraft mechanics, though our kids have done all those things. The idea is to give them transferable life skills that they can take anywhere in the rest of their lives. And those skills are built and learned during these project-based activities: team building, working together, communicating, solving problems, reading technical materials, and applying those instructions. Also, being able to accept criticism and being able to be accountable for what you do and maintaining high standards. And it just goes on and on for all the different things these kids are learning that they can take with them that would apply to any endeavor they choose to get involved with later in life. And that's what we're doing. And one of the things I often was asked about the aerospace program, for example, was, are you teaching kids how to fly or teaching aircraft mechanics? And yeah, again, some are doing that. But the main thing was we wanted to expose them to their potential options and opportunities in the future and help them understand what's out there in the world of aviation and aerospace. And again, the transferable skills that apply wherever they're going to go. But we've had a number of our students go on to aviation aerospace careers. Kyle LeBlanc is one of my early students from Lake Placid High School, and he came back one time at the airport and visited, and we were talking. I said, well, what are you doing now? And he had worked for SpaceX and then went to another company in California, aerospace company. And I asked him, well, what are you doing now? And he said, well, Mr. Roush, I could tell you, but I'd have to kill you. But it does involve nuclear power and satellites, and so that the technology that folks have gotten into and explored is amazing. And then there are a number of people at the airport right now that are involved in their own business or working as an employee of another business at the airport that started in our program and found out what their options were and what their opportunities were, and they made good of it. So I wanted to do this little video. It's only about 7 minutes long now. I look at my timer. But it's an introduction to a video that the Highlands County Office of Economic Development put together to highlight our program and what it's doing for our young people. And so after this little section concludes, we're going to roll right into that. But congratulations again to the Highlands Aviation Aerospace Program on its 25th year anniversary of helping our young people get prepared for the future. Have a great day. And God bless.
Hi, I'm Urema. I am here to showcase the aerospace program here in Highlands County. This program helps to provide a pathway to the aerospace industry.
Highlands County Aerospace Program is a very unique program because what we do is we serve all 3 of our area high schools, and it allows high school students to pursue up to 5 different pathways towards their aviation career.
This program has all 3 schools, and I think it has really allowed me to know people that actually want to pursue the same thing I'm wanting to pursue. And so it's very uniting and kind of that safe feeling of being home, knowing that I can surround myself with people that love and want to do the same thing I do.
One of the challenges always in a rural community especially is to have opportunities for students to get good hands-on experience, applicable, transferable skills, and that's what this program does.
Before I started the program, I didn't believe I'd be able to fly, but now I'm able to fly and do connections of different pilots.
This economic win for Highlands County opens the doors to a larger part of the space economy and the manufacturing supply chain. One of the key components is growing our aviation workforce.
We have room for 50 students, and our program is full. And in addition to the 50 students that we're able to accept, last year we had 30 students on the wait list.
This program has literally blew my passion out of the water and figure out what I love, and which is, of course, airplane engines and working on it. And it's just sparked everything, and it's all started here.
The Highlands County Aerospace Program is run because of the support that we get from community sponsors, volunteers, and donors.
I teach the engine building portion and some of the airframe portions. I just did it to try to give back to the community. Someone taught me how to do all this, and I thought someone needs to teach the kids for the future how to do it. We have a great time when we get together. It's fun, giving back and teaching the kids to do something they've never done before.
The impact that those kinds of contributions make to the future, especially of Highlands County, but the community in general, is almost invaluable.
In this power plant program, I have access to this very specialized and expensive training on aviation engines, and this is beyond valuable for me.
I'm so excited about this project because it keeps our young talent here in our community.